All right, gotta log in. Jeez, gotta do a bunch of shit. I'm late as hell to these charts, but I'm here. I ain't eat nothing all day. All right, so I'm logged in. All right, I'll come back to the chart. There's nothing there right now. From the looks of things, all right, let me find. Let me find the live stream and the chat and all of that. Very good. Audio sounds good. Hey, Jennifer. All right, so the one, Bamani, what's good, man? What's happening, Benito? Yeah, please excuse me. What's happening, Mick? All right, so I got that up. So what's up with this market? How the market been looking thus far? Matter of fact, earlier this morning we had an MRMH, and I think after that was a trade that was like kind of debatable, I guess you could say. When I took a look at it, though, it was actually a DQ. But if you were watching the behavior in the environment, it is possible that you could have taken the trade. But if you would have taken the trade, you would have had to take in the trade with confidence. So. I see Tyler held me down in the group. Yeah, I was getting nervous, huh? It's like, hey, I don't see, he ain't on yet. What's up? What's up with that? Yeah, direct all of your complaints to Mrs. Fuller. She's the cause of today's delay. Wait a minute. What's this thing? Is it me or do the lighting look funny? Let me move up. I think that's a little better. All right. Mixed that behavior been off, huh? Right, yeah, the 1030 was the one I was talking about. Yep. Yeah, the behavior was solid at that time. You are correct. Would have really been the only basis for even taking that trade if you had the cojones to do so. What's happening, Buddha? I need to set this timer too while Before I forget, I should say. Um, oh, I did that already. Okay. See what this 2135 positioned itself to do. Right now, it looks like the market slowed down. Just since I've been on. But we shall see. I'm not, well, it doesn't look like it so far. This is in position. If it had movement in it, it could move right into place and set up. But it's not doing that right now. It's kind of stalling. It's stalling and it has no distance from the strike. But what it does is going to be interesting. It actually should be pretty informative if it does anything. This 420. Somebody leaving money on the table, but it's not money on the table. Because the market, that was bait. That was bait right there. If you was thirsty, somebody could have took that who was thirsty and they would have got eaten up right there. You gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to walk away. Know when to walk away. All right. Might as well throw it in here too. And yeah, why not? All right, cool. All right, let me see what y'all talking about. JP, what up? Slav, what up? Matthew, what's up? Buddha says, started my journey today, 2-0 and done for the day. Very nice. Buddha, what you doing? The 21, Project 21? I thought I heard you talking about that from last week, if my memory serves me. What's up, Winston? What's good, Joshua? He said, 1 second slap that looked like. Yep. That's a good question. What you asking, Slav? Oh yeah, you know it. You know, Winston. First meal of the day right now. Bag of cheddar sour cream ruffles. These are pretty good. But you asking about the MRMH going out? What's up, Stacy? When you get an MRMH, and I meant to set this timer. Right now, it looks like the time of the behavior is off a little bit. And that is attempting to transition still. But right now, the timing is slightly off still. But, yeah, when you have an MRMH, when you say, did it go out? What you're really asking is, did the market completely go out or away from good behavior? And if you're like, your job after you get MRMH is to continue to monitor the market. So if you're looking at the market, you already know the answer. Which is why I'm bringing it up, because if you see that the market has completely gone out, as far as behavior goes, then that's the answer right there to your question. But then the next question is, are you comfortable or not comfortable with, if an opportunity is presented after that, taking a trade? Or would you be more comfortable waiting for another permission slip? So that ultimately becomes the question, is how comfortable are you with being more assertive within your observation and study to decide that you're going to just take an opportunity if presented after the fact. So that's really the question. That's really the real question. And the one you talking about that had a backtick was the one that followed after the MRMH. I think it was at 10:30 something, 10:35, and someone actually took that trade. All right. What is interesting to kind of dialogue about that whole scenario is that trade did have a backtick on it, but the question was, did the environment and the behavior still exist? That's the question. Because what that would mean is that, all right, that wasn't the best trade, but the time was right. And then that redirects your thinking, because it's like, oh, what if I actually missed one of the parameters on the trade, but I got the timing right? What happens? Coincidentally, that trade won. Now, you want to have both naturally, yes. What happens over time is, as your skill elevates, you will find yourself in situations where you properly identify the timing more so than you have the opportunity. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, well, which one do you want more? Do you want the best trade to set up? Or do you want to be correct about the timing and the environment and with the behavior? Which one would you prefer to have? Not to say that gives you permission to have carte blanche and do whatever you want to just because you feel that the time is right. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that you're becoming better, more so, at recognizing environment and behavior with more precision. That way, even if you mess up your trade opportunity because your timing is right, you actually, end up being okay. That's kind of what I'm getting at. And I like what your response says. You said that I'd reset the MRMH if both of them went out. And that's cool. That's cool. See, because you need to give yourself what you need. If you're saying that, that means that that's what you need. You understand what I'm saying? You need the what's the word I'm looking for? The reassurance that will come from you waiting for another permission slip. You understand what I'm saying? That's where you are, and that's okay. Do that. That's how you're supposed to do it. You can't do nothing that you're not at yet. Like, you can't be something that you're not yet. You understand what I'm saying? You can only operate within the extent of your level. The elevation comes through you perfecting the level that you're on. So just continue to just push, and train and get better at your level. Don't worry about nobody else's level. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing. Oh, well, I saw such and such take a trade and this and that. Don't worry about them. If you didn't see that there was an opportunity for you at the time and you didn't feel comfortable about it, you're not at that level yet. Even if, that is the level that the person might be at. Maybe the person just messed up. Who knows? Well, I know, but I'm just saying. Maybe the person messed up. If they did mess up, what does that mean? You understand? So don't worry about what other people are doing. Just continue to follow along and learn from what everybody is doing. If that makes sense. That was a good ass answer. That was real good, I must say. That was pretty good. Hey, when this shirt bunches up in the back, yo. All right. He said, is this a trick question? Matthew said, nice work to Buddha. Buddha said, nice work to Buddha. Buddha says, slow and steady wins the race. Normally, I end up trading in fast environments. So after listening to Mark, I can see the value in observing behavior and trading in the correct environment, so not to lose. Good stuff, man. Slav said, because the slow condition was still there, so we could still see the behavior and what it's doing. I personally wouldn't reset MRMH just off behavior unless a huge position change occurs. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's something you got to deal with personally. That's a personal decision. What you just said, Slav. Matthew said it's about being respectful to your efforts. If you put in the work and don't accept valid trades when they present themselves, then you are disrespecting the work you have done. Yo, Buddha don't play no games with y'all. And I'm talking about TA Buddha. He said it's disrespectful to the work you've done if you don't take a valid trade when it comes. Yo, that's hard. Hello, Korean. Nice to meet you as well. Yeah, I know, right? I think I kind of did, right, Winston? I had patted myself a little bit. Why is it raining right now? Like, it's raining for no reason. It just was mad sunny out here. Now it's raining. Stupid. And people are getting caught in the rain. I love when people run in the rain. I'm like, why are you running now? You might as well just you ain't got no umbrella. And where you running to? I'm like, the subway is all the way down there. You might as well just walk, man. Enjoy the rain. Yeah, this 2133 already is priced out, so there's nothing to do there. I didn't see the 430. I don't know if that's set up or not, but it looks like it could have potentially if there was pricing, etc. Not sure about that one. Slav said, good trade at the wrong time is completely different from a not as good trade, but at the right time. You're right. 100%. That is 100%. Matthew said, timing is key. We've already established that there are no good trades. Timing rules the board. Oh, snap. Yep, timing is the queen on the chessboard. Checkmate. Yeah, here it is, right? If you see me nodding off, you'll know why. It looks like a sun shower though, because the sun is still out. And I see where the cloud is. The cloud is right here, moving that way. And over here it's nice and bright and blue. Okay. Okay, Mother Nature. Oh, Slav is asking, Buddha, what pair do you trade? What market? I think Buddha might be trading the pound now. I think he was trading the dollar CAD. Or maybe that wasn't Buddha. That might have been somebody else, actually. Yeah, exactly, right? That's what it sounds like, right? He said it's hitting like small hail. That shit sounding aggressive. Shit sounding like drumsticks hitting drumsticks. You know when the drumstick hits itself? When you do like this with drumsticks? Shit is mad loud. Buddha said he trades the euro and the pound, whichever gives it up. So you're looking at two markets at once, Buddha? Buddha. I ain't gonna say nothing. Matthew says, so you got the juice, huh? Oh, man. See, and it's all good. He taking responsibility. He said, I know. He's like, I know. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Slav said, interesting. I don't think we got a valid follow through today for the pound. No, not after the MRMH from what I saw, but I wasn't on the charts all day either. So I can't say that for certain. You know, I actually can't say that. What you're seeing now on the pound with the option pricing, this is a good example of when your pricing is reflecting a combination of liquidity and movement. You see how slight the movement is in the actual market? Excuse me. Yet you never saw option pricing for the sell exceed, I would say, about 30, 32. Never went above 32 the whole time, just now. Like, it's little stuff like that, little nuances that you can observe, let you know what is dominating on the platform at the time. What I mean by that is which one is what you're actually seeing more of. You're seeing more of liquidity, or you're seeing more of what the market is doing to the actual pricing of the option. Like, which one was it? Study, man. Study. Buddha said, I mainly trade the euro, which is my preferred pair, but I'm following the pound because of you guys. Don't be trying to blame it on us. Don't try to blame it on us. Joshua said, I'm still trying to grasp onto liquidity. I think I get it when pricing is available on the buy and sell side. No. Liquidity is just when the pricing is reflecting actual orders, and you're seeing a variety of orders with more clarity at the moment because of what the market is not doing. In other words, because the market is stable, you're able to see actual liquidity with a microscope because there's stability in the market, if that makes sense. So in other words, because the market is stable, you can now see orders. You're seeing more orders than you are the movement of option pricing as a result of the market moving. That's the nuance. That's the nuance. So you know times when the market might be in a range position for a while. When it does that, the market ain't moving. Or if it is moving, it's very slight. And during that time, that's an opportunity for you to see with more detail the actual liquidity that's available on the options. So if there's a lot of activity going on during the time, even though the market ain't moving, you see all of it. And it's very interesting because just knowing that now puts you in a different position of knowledge. No one else is doing that. Like, this is what we be doing. That's why our observation and study is so crazy, because we really do stuff that gives clarity to what we're seeing at the time. Otis said that kind of helps you determine the position of the market. Nope. The market is already in the position. It's helping you to have more clarity on the fact that there are people trading during that time. So, for example, during periods where the market is stable, because the market is stable, now people can trade back and forth with a bunch of different orders and prices, and you see it. You look and you're like, damn, like, there's a lot of different prices that's shown right now. It won't just be gradual display of the prices. The prices that you see will be various. It won't just price out, quickly. You'll see a larger availability of different prices. Instead of it going to 99, you seeing prices. You might be seeing 70s, 80s, maybe the 60s. And you're seeing a variety of all of this different liquidity because the market is stable at the time. That's a powerful nuance, because just the fact that you know that the pricing that you're seeing in the options at the time is now a reflection of liquidity versus movement in the market. It's not the market moving. In other words, the market is not moving option pricing right now. So where are these prices coming from? It's liquidity on the platform. You like that, right? You like that. He said, but the market does what it wants. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So you're not trying to predict what the market is going to do. The market is already doing something. You're observing what it's doing and making sense out of what you're seeing on the platform, versus not knowing anything and you looking and like, damn, what the hell is all of this? Because you're seeing prices, but the market ain't moving. You're like trying to figure out what you're looking at. You know what I mean? Which is what most people are doing. Most people have no idea what that is. They don't know what that is. We know what that is. Matthew said it's easy to see under 30 seconds. It is. Yep. It is, because what will happen is once you get past 30, well, to be more specific, once you get past 27 seconds and NADEX prices everything out, they will also display the flashes. Sometimes you'll see the flash, you'll be like, oh, snap. You'll just see a price that's not 99. And it's like, well, what is that? You can see when somebody leaves money on the table. Like, you can see everything. And not only can you see it, you're making sense out of what you're seeing. Tyler said, example of liquidity on the euro, usually if the indicative has stalled above one strike, the strike below isn't even priced. Yet sometimes it'll show the lowest strike still holding at a 75 buy even. There you go. You see? And because you know what I just described, you know that that's what you're looking at. That's powerful shit right there, man. That's crazy. That is some crazy stuff, man. All right, the sun is back. The sun is back. JT said there can be liquidity present on one side. There can be liquidity present on neither side, yet it's still there. Correct. you don't always see the liquidity. You are more likely to see the liquidity when the market is stable. Sometimes you won't see it because people are actually taking orders, so they don't even get shown. You ever see times when I may place an order after the fact? It's like it'll be priced out. There is no pricing. I place an order, I'll get filled. And it's like, oh snap, what happened? It's because people are still trading, even though you're not seeing the pricing of orders that might be there, because someone could pick the order up quickly, or a variety of different things can go on. You know, somebody could have grabbed the order already, and it happened so fast, it didn't have an opportunity to flash. There was no opportunity to see it because it was not sitting on the platform for any length of time. Somebody placed the order on one side, somebody on the other side immediately grabbed the order, or they had a working order that was in place that immediately grabbed the order, and you didn't see the pricing. That's the instance of what I'm describing that you might see me do at times. You know, you might have seen me do that on some of the blueprint trades. I did it on the training the other night, as a matter of fact. That was an example of it. And we're only talking about it because it's just something that we observe. I'm not talking about this because this is something that you're trying to make your career out of, because it's not. It's just a nuance. It's something that takes place that we make sense of and that we're able to interpret and to understand. That's it. So, you know, not going any further than that. I hope this meter maid don't come bother me. Like, just leave me alone. She walking right towards me. Let's see if she gonna mess with me. Oh, she gonna walk on by. Boom, 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 boom. Walk on by. Foolish pride. She messing with me. I was betting my group just now if you was gonna let me just rock and you gonna tell me to move.
That's the part. Right there, you got a space right there.
I know, I'm going. Have a good one. I ain't moving. You ain't got shit better to do, man. I'm gonna make her walk all the way back over here. Then when she comes by, I'm gonna pull up. Just for that. Yeah, I mess with her. I'm wrong for that. Oh man, that's funny. Bow, 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 bow. Walk on by. And that's what she did. She walked on by. They just be feeling the need to just, I guess, present their authority or what they think is their authority. She was like, move it forward. No. I ain't moving shit. Get out of here. Yeah, they want to flex. I'm like, come on, man. It'd be different if I wasn't in the car. If I'm not in the car, then I'm wrong. And you got, you know, by right, you can write your ticket or whatever. I'm sitting in the car chilling. Like, just leave me alone. But anyway, what's happening, Bob? What's up, Riley? Let me see if she's coming back. I can't see. Ooh, she got a victim. She caught him. She got him. She got him. He should know better though. It's mad. It is mad parking lots over here. You could just pull into though. Like I'm just here because I just want the Wi-Fi right now. But he could have ducked into the parking lot. But she got him. Well, better you than me, man. Better you than me. All right, let me stop messing around. Let's see what we talking about here. Let me see. Joshua says when price sticks and stays on a number that reflects liquidity leaving. Sticks and stays on the number. I'm not sure what you mean by that. When price sticks and stays on the number. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Yeah, she's relentless. This lady's relentless. And I'm gonna wait for her to get kind of close too. And then I'm gonna pull off. Her buddy's over here now. What are y'all? Tag team partnership? Yo, y'all mad thirsty. Get out of here, yo. Thirst buckets. I just pulled into McDonald's parking lot. Keep it moving. All right. Foolish pride. All right, cool. Wi-Fi still good over here. Oh, this is actually better than if that's the case. I didn't think it worked on this side, but it does. All right, cool. That'll work. And right now this is the last binary coming up, so I'm logging out. Logging out of there, it's all over for that right now. So maybe things will get in position when the market reopens back up. We shall see. We shall see. Riley said market will do what it'll do. Equal opportunity. Humans may judge, but the market doesn't. You're right about that. The market don't care about anything. Riley said if we have a trade set up, make a working order. Well, what's up, Stargell? Yeah, I know I'm mad rebellious, right? Mad rebellious. She straight told me to move. I rolled the window down and talked to her. She told me to move. I still ain't moved. Made her walk all the way down the block. She felt some kind of way though. She came back. She's like, he ain't moved when I said move. What's happening, Jerry? We trading on NADEX, the NADEX platform. NADEX.com. We trade binary options, actually. That's the instrument that we're trading specifically. Right, exactly. Oh, here, if you for double parking is like $120, man. $120 for double parking. Meters are 45. So like if you're your meter runs out, that's $45. Double parking is 100, what did I say, 125? 120, I think. A hydrant is 175. Um, and if you park like where it says no parking anytime, that's like 100 and change too. And then some of the tickets is stupid because you got to pay the ticket and you got to pay the surcharge. The surcharge is $75. So there are times where the ticket might be 35, but the surcharge is 75. So you end up paying $110. So why are you saying, oh, and then they'll be like, oh, it's only a $35 ticket. No, it's not. It's 35 and 75. That is not a $35 ticket. That's $110. Yeah, they ain't shit in New York. they you talk about like a municipality that gets money. New York City makes a lot of money off of bullshit. They put signs up. You can barely read the signs. It'd be 5 signs on one pole. It's like no parking from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. if you're not commercial. So you got to be a commercial vehicle to stand there. Mind you, you still got to use the meter. You still got to pay. Then it'll be like you can park between 6 and 9 only on Wednesday. What? Then no parking from midnight to 4 a.m. on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But check it out. Midnight to 4 a.m. on Tuesday, you're going to be thrown off because you thinking it's midnight to 4 a.m. on Monday. You see what I'm saying? Midnight to 4 a.m. and it says Tuesday means Tuesday morning. So it's really midnight of Tuesday. They catch people all the time with that shit. All the time. They catch people, man. It's crazy. Yeah, they lie and say that they don't get commissions for them tickets. They do, though. I know that they do. I know that they do. And they have quotas. I think like if they don't write a certain amount of tickets, they get in trouble. But anyway. Yep, anyway. Let me come back. Joshua said, for example, pricing reaches $98,999 and stays there. No. If you seeing pricing like that, like in the 90s like that, that's pretty much priced out. But it is a level of it. Yes. Matter of fact, I can't just dismiss that and say completely no. It is a level of liquidity that you're seeing. You're right. You are right. But I would say more so for like 93, 92.50, 95 when you see that. Like 98.99, that's the platform. If you see anything under that, that could be liquidity of actual orders that they're showing you that are not at 98 or 99. So you're just seeing, wherever they are. I like that. Mick said, we are market interpretation specialists. Riley said, not stock traders, we are profit makers. They're not lying. The live training is for specifically trading using the NADEX platform. So when we do live training, we're training on the framework that we use to trade with on the platform. Jerry. No, this is not traditional Forex. No, it is not. Yeah, right, Tyler? So you haven't bought anything from McDonald's today. What are you still doing here? Riley said you're going to learn how to park in New York or trading. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's a very good response that Joshua gave. He said we trade 5-minute binary options on the NADEX platform using Forex as the underlying instrument. Correct. Yep, that is correct. Yeah, we trade 5-minute binaries. What's TDA? And forgive my ignorance. TD America Trade? TD America Trade. TD Ameritrade? Is that what you're talking about? Bonnie says, so what exactly is each option price shown at any given moment? Is it the high and low, or an average of the order is taking place at that moment? No, when you see pricing, you're seeing actual orders. Ernest, what's good, man? He said he came late to the party. Yeah, TD Ameritrade. Okay. Yeah, I had to put it together in my head. I figured that one out because I was feeling a little retarded at first. I was like, "What's TDA?" So on TD Ameritrade though, you're trading what, stocks? Jerry said, "Why is the live training only $35? Is this signals or strategies?" It's neither one. What you're going to learn to do is interpret the market and then use that information to trade the binaries. I know it doesn't make any sense. I know. He was like, it's only $35. What the hell is that? What is this? Nah, man. It is. Shawnee said it's not our bread and butter. Marking the rotten apple today with those folks. Yeah, she was trying to do me dirty, man. She was. Riley said, if I made 10% what they made a day, I'd never have to work again. Indeed. How much do you guys trade? How much money do you make a year on average? These questions are always so repetitive. Oh, man. So repetitive, man. Like, I don't even know what to say no more. So, on average, how many trades do you get each week? On average, how much do you make per trade? On average. Everything is on average. But I mean, I understand. I empathize. I understand. Jerry, just to simplify kind of what we do that's different than what you're probably used to seeing or hearing about, we are learning a skill that positions us not to lose money. Now, put that in perspective a little bit. If you just imagine being conditioned to understand the market and interpret the information that the market gives you to the point where you know how not to lose with the instrument that you trade. Just imagine that for a moment. If you did that first, how successful do you think that you could become? If you literally knew how not to lose, how willing would you be to, when you take a trade, put quote unquote maximum risk on the trade? Risk it all. How willing would you be to do that if you knew something and you were conditioned to execute something that would put you in position not to lose trades, period? I mean, I'm just saying. Like, what if you learn how to understand the market to the point where you know the right environment to be in to take a trade? And see, the reason I'm asking these questions is because this will lead you to understand what we do with more clarity. Because trying to look at this as a method or a strategy or signals, this ain't gonna make no sense to you at all. You're gonna be like, I don't know what this is, but I see that it works, but I don't know what it is. It's because no one else does it. We literally interpret the market itself. And then we use the information that the market gives to us to make intentional, on purpose decisions when it comes to taking a trade. Because it's about, with binaries, it's about timing. So if you are precise with your timing, you'll win your trades, period. It's not a matter of, oh, what if the market, there is no what if the market when you understand what the market is doing right now. It's either presenting the behavior and environment that we need or it's not. There's no in between. There's no what if. There is none of that. So hopefully that helps a little bit to kind of give some clarity. That's funny. He said, go ahead and charge Jerry $210. Oh, snap. Jerry, you want to pay more? You can pay more. You can pay $350 and it'll be worth it. Matthew said, you learn to be your own signal. Facts. Stacy said, it is skill, period. He said, I've been trying to learn trading stocks. He said, only $35 sounds strange. Most people that make a good living have training for a few $100. See, because, well, let me put it like this. I make a living trading. I enjoy training. You see the difference? So what makes me able to train other people? I got to be winning. I got to be making my own money. If I wasn't making money, what good would what I do be to someone else? What am I going to show you if I ain't doing it? How am I going to teach you how not to lose if I'm losing? You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason for me that it's so low, because I want to give everyone who wants the opportunity access to it. If I charge hundreds of dollars, I'm going to block out the majority of people that actually could use what it is that I know. And to me, that's not fair. I don't like that. Like, I don't like categorizing people that may not be in position to afford something, but these are still people that want the same thing you want. You think somebody, just because they're able to spend hundreds of dollars a month, they deserve freedom more than you because you can't afford to? That's how I look at that. So just me as the one that is offering the training, that's how I look at it. To me, I would rather give access to people who can't afford to spend all of that money, and I'm going to give you something better than what you pay hundreds of dollars for anyway. I'm going to give you something that you're really going to be able to take and elevate and create freedom for yourself with. Because that's what I did. You see what I'm saying? I'm literally going to give you what I have. Like, I'm going to give it to you. So I guess that does sound retarded to somebody on the outside looking in. I guess it does. I guess so. Matthew was ill. He said, I don't know why people feel they should know what another person earns. I never get that. That's a good question. Tyler said they want proof. They want to hear a number that supports their ideas. Yep. I think that and that's why I'd rather not even talk about money, because I'd rather talk about, well, what is it that you're trying to do? Like, do you want to learn how not to lose money? You want to learn an actual skill? Because if you learn an actual skill, that means you can make whatever you want to with it. There ain't no stopping you. There's literally no stopping you. So how much you want to make with it? Get the skill first. If you don't get the skill, you ain't making nothing. That's it. Riley said 35 is a normal meal at a sit-down restaurant. It's not even that much to risk. That's the whole thing. It's like, it's something that you don't even think about. But yet you're getting something in exchange that is so valuable that it's like you kind of feel guilty. Like people have told me that. They're like, yo, I feel bad. I'm like, don't feel bad. What I want you to do is make the best use of the opportunity that you have with the skill. That's what is really giving me the fulfillment that I'm looking for. It feels great to me to know that I'm able to duplicate myself through other people. That's what the training allows me to do, is to duplicate what I've done. And mind you, I'm still growing. It's not like, you know, I'm some millionaire, billionaire trader, you know, selling you a course. Like, all of that is bullshit to me, because I don't have to try to show you anything that I'm not doing. I'm going to show you what I am doing, and it's going to work for you if you do it. You don't do it, you're going to be just like you are with everything else that you don't do. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like, you got to at least give it a shot. At least you have an opportunity to actually give it a shot and make it work for you. And these are life lessons and principles that you're really learning. You thinking that you're learning about the market, but you're really learning about a whole bunch of other shit that is responsible for what your success level is going to be in the market. Like, why you think you're going to lose trades to begin with? What does it even mean? You understand? Like, you're losing. So what you going to do about that? Oh man, I'm so tired of losing. All right, so you need to figure out how not to lose. Where you going to get that information from? Who's going to teach you that? Who's going to teach you that? You got to find somebody that ain't losing. Good luck. So, ooh, that's hard. Mick said, people need to know what others are doing to avoid looking in the mirror. Woof. Damn. Riley said, having a skill not to lose means you can make as much as you want to. But Monty said, counting another man's wallet is not what's up. Jerry said, I'm asking because I want to know how much you guys make per year. Jerry's still asking. He said, I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn something if the income at the end of the year is 20,000 or something. That's funny. Tyler Mark isn't here to make money off of training. He wants people to be able to afford it. He dedicates his time teaching and elevating with the group. All facts. Hey, Matthew said, that must be it, Mick. Riley, with the skill you make over 20,000 a year. I mean, I said a moment ago, with the skill you make whatever you want to. You know, how do you create a plan for yourself? How do you lay out a plan? How are you going to be able to execute the plan if you don't have the skill to do it with? These are legitimate questions. Like, I'm giving legitimate questions that I would ask. If I was, put it like this, if I were you, I would be asking the questions that I'm asking. I wouldn't be, you know, oh, well, how much money can I make? I'm not really interested in how much I can make. If you're successful at it, I want to know what you do, not how much you make. You win consistently? Well, how can I do that? I want to win consistently too. Because in my mind, I'm thinking now, if I win consistently, it's over. Shit. You telling me to start with $100? And if I win consistently, I could take 100 wherever I want to go? What? Shit. Give me that. I take that. This is how I would be thinking. I want to learn what you know. I want to learn to do what you do. I don't care about what you make. But that's just me. And I understand that people don't necessarily think like that right away. They want to know if it's worth it. And I get that. I get it. Mick said, I just see people in others' biz and hopes they find a flaw that makes them feel better than. Matthew said, easy to place blame than take blame. Makes sense. Riley, I know why every trade that I took that failed, each of them were my own fault. This training taught me how to find the winning trades and to know why I lost. Now we're getting somewhere. Do you know why your trades failed? Jerry said, not to sound arrogant, but I have a degree in college and have a job making more than that. Okay. There's a lot of people like you, Jerry. college educated, making good money. And it's not even about that. It's about what is it that you ultimately want to do? How do you want to position yourself? I'll give you an example. I didn't go to college. I didn't even graduate high school. I dropped out of high school in the 10th grade and got my GED the same year. A lot of it had to do with, drama and fights and like beef that I had in school. I couldn't go to the school. Like people got murdered and all type of stuff at my school. So I had to leave as a result of that. Now, the path that I put myself on after that is what has created the journey that I'm on. You understand? I didn't fall victim to the environment that I was a part of and that I was in at the time. Instead, I did everything that I could to position myself so that I could elevate on the path that I wanted to go on. So instead of me, I didn't get a chance to go to college and, I wish I would have been able to go to college. I didn't do none of that. That wasn't me. So I made shit happen and just did shit, messed up. Some stuff worked, learned from it, figured shit out, rinsed and repeat. And I've done this throughout my entire life. Now, fast forward, here I am now, 41 years old, been in the financial markets for 27 years, well versed and well educated in the markets, in position now not only to make my own money, but to show other people how to do the same thing and how to create a format and a plan for themselves that can be duplicated through training. Like, this is me. This is my story. So you kind of have to figure out for yourself, what is it that you want? I know what I want. I want to see other people succeed and achieve freedom just like I have. Like, look at what I'm doing right now. I'm chilling in my car. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Most people at work. I haven't had a job since 2006. And I left my job. I voluntarily left my job to trade full time. So I'm only presenting that just to give you perspective on, it ain't about anything that you've done. It's about where you want to go, how you're going to get there. Can someone else help you get there? And when you get there, are you going to help someone else to get there, to keep it going? Why do you think I'm continuing to be successful in trading? Look at all of the people that I'm giving what it is that I do to everybody who wants it. Within our group, the training continues to elevate and get better. I make more money now from trading than I did last year. And I traded more last year. I trade less now, make more. Doesn't even make any sense. So it's like, how can you do all of that? Education, knowledge. So again, I'm putting that in perspective just to kind of, I don't want you to necessarily just make an assumption based on limited information that you might have. Like, it's easy to judge a book by the cover. Instead of doing that, just do your research. Like, just look around. If you look on my YouTube channel, just as an example, and you look at the content and just listen to some of the videos. I'm not even talking about the trading videos. Just listen to some of the regular videos that's on there with the nuggets on them. And it gives you insight and perspective on what trading is. You see, if you're new to trading, you're thinking that you're learning about the market. You are, to a degree. But there's a whole world outside of just the market that you're learning about if you want to do it successfully. That's where I'm at. That's why people don't like the way that I go about doing things when they don't understand it. Like, if somebody doesn't get it, they get mad at me. That's when they start flipping on me, because they're like, nah, what are you talking about? He just be talking, blah, 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 blah. Oh, he's always running his mouth. And it's like, I might be running my mouth, but my results speak for themselves as well. I run my mouth, of course. I have fun. I enjoy what I do, and I'm passionate about it. I love it. And I got a bunch of people with me that love the same thing. So it's like, we just here together and we're just continuing to grow. And the resources that are here is available for whoever wants it, and that's it. So this is kind of, this is why the environment is the way that it is. Like you on a live stream right now. It's like, how'd you even get to this live stream? How'd you get here? You see what I'm saying? So, but anyway, that's just a little insight. Just a little bit. Yeah, see, like just like that statement. He said trading is something that losing is a part of. Doesn't have to be. But see, the thing about it is that, and I can't even elaborate like at this point. It's just so much. There's so much content on the channel. I would say just pick some of the videos and just watch them. Like just watch them. It'll give you a lot of insight into the thinking and the mindset, more so than the assumption. Oh, well, everybody got to lose. Everybody loses. That's not true. That is not true. Everybody does not lose. And what's so crazy is that once you understand what would be the cause of you losing, if you figure out how to remove that from your environment, you now put yourself in position not to lose. But the problem is you don't even know why you're losing. You don't even know what would cause you to lose. Oh, well, the market will cause you to lose. No one. The market always does what it does. So how is it possible for the market to be wrong? For you to say that the market made you lose is to say that the market's wrong. Think about that. Uh-oh. Getting deep. Getting a little deep. For you to say the market caused you to lose is to say that the market was wrong. The market is never wrong. That's a mic drop right there, damn it. That's a mic drop. Bonnie said, like you said before, it's like owning a business. The more time you put into it, the more money you're going to make. Riley said, I wish I would have done what was in the training instead of my own thing. Every trade I took that uses the skills from this training, I've won. Matthew, asking what others make does not give you right of passage to the same income. You have to know the process of what it took to get to that point. Is this not knowledge? This is all wisdom right now. And this is the group. This is not just me. This is the point that I'm making. This is the environment that you would be part of when you train every day. Bonnie, if you've got a good skill and a solid business and you put lots of time in, you're going to make lots of money. And a story, if you don't have any of the above, you will make less money. Matthew, without that, it doesn't matter what anyone makes because you can't and won't get there without knowing how it's done. Jesus. Riley said it's about not losing. A losing trade sets you back. With all the time, wait for the right trades and you'll be free. Falling in love with the destination without knowing how the hell to get there is just a hope and a dream without any substance behind it. Yeah, Shani said you got your GED in the 10th and your seed finished NYU. Salute. Yes, indeed. Yep, my son just graduated from NYU this year. Already has a job in journalism, which was his major. And got connections. And got street smarts. And is strikingly good looking, I must say. Apple don't fall far from the tree, huh? Riley said, no, it's not easy not to lose with the skill. I'm going to do 50 and those skills gives you ability to do what you want. Slav said, that's what I thought too at first. The whole thing about not losing. That's what I mean. It's like, Jerry, you're not the only one that thinks like that. That's why I'm empathetic when people come on and, you're talking like that. Like, I understand. I understand why you would say that. I get it. Buddha said, if it's hard, then it's going to be worth it in the end. Come on, man. Let's go. Riley, losing happens when you look for trades and not wait for the trades to be given to you. Jesus. Sly said, not how we're trained to do it. Matthew, losing is only a part of trading if that's your mindset towards trading. I view trading as a business, not a hobby. I'm in the business of winning. Only winning. And Jerry, this is coming from someone that literally has not lost a trade since August 15th of last year. The gentleman that just said that, he didn't lose a trade since August 15th of 2018. Just saying. Just saying. Joshua said, Jerry, it's 100% a mindset thing. Training or what keeps you profitable rewires your brain to execute from a no-loss perspective. Here we go. Jerry says, so you guys know how to tell where the market goes in the binaries. I love it. I love it. Look at Tyler. Listen to this, Jerry. It's not about where it goes. It's about where it is and what that means. Woo, that's the mic drop right there, damn it. Wow. Yo, like not for nothing. Right now, Jerry, you getting very, very powerful knowledge right now. And you're not even in the training yet. You understand? What is being given to you right now is already unlocking your brain for you to be able to shift your mindset to what it needs to be in order for you to have success in trading. Period. Period. This is remarkable. Listen to what everybody is saying. Mick said over 45 million hits on Google for 5-minute binaries and not one mentions patience. Just how to hopefully win more than you lose. If we lose, we know why. They don't. Slav said hopes and dreams got to be put to work. JP Mark, would you consider putting the videos in descending order so it'll be easier? No, I'm not doing that, JP. Nope, you got to scroll. Oh, man. Riley said, if I knew the future, I wouldn't be doing binaries. I'd be playing a lotto. The market tells a story. The training teaches you how to read that story. Ooh. Ooh. I got to do it, man. That's a mic drop. Peace.